Daily News this morning. The fate of a potential ceasefire between Israel and Hamas hangs in the balance. Deputy CIA Director David Cohen stated on Wednesday that the outcome is largely a question that is going to be answered by the Hamas leader. Cohen noted that the Israelis are showing seriousness in the negotiations. Mediators from the United States, Egypt and Qatar continue their efforts to broker a deal and prevent a wider regional conflict. Meanwhile, Israeli and US officials, along with Egyptian and Qatari representatives, convened in Doha on Wednesday for what a source described as technical working level Gaza ceasefire talks. Tensions remain high in the region, with the Israeli military reporting on Thursday that its troops killed 5 Palestinian fighters who were hiding inside a mosque in Tulkarm in the occupied West Bank. In a separate incident, the United Nations World Food Programme, WFP, temporarily suspended its movements across the Gaza Strip on Wednesday. This decision came after a WFP vehicle was reportedly struck by at least 10 bullets while approaching an Israeli military checkpoint at the Wadi Gaza bridge on Tuesday evening. The WFP stated that the convoy had received multiple clearances by Israeli authorities to approach the checkpoint. Fortunately, no one in the vehicle was injured. In a development related to the ongoing conflict, the Israeli military announced on Wednesday that they had rescued the body of a soldier who had been abducted by Gazan militants on October 7th and held hostage in Gaza. The toll of the conflict continues to mount. According to Gaza's health authorities, at least 40,534 Palestinians have been killed and 93,778 wounded in Israel's military offensive on Gaza since October the 7th. The Israeli Air Force reported killing a senior militant of the Palestinian Islamic Jihad movement near the Syria-Lebanon border. The militant, identified as Faris Qasim, was allegedly responsible for developing operational plans in Syria and Lebanon and recruiting Palestinians into Hezbollah. The Israeli government has denied reports of agreeing to a ceasefire in Gaza for polio vaccinations. However, Netanyahu's office stated that Israel had approved the allocation of certain places in the Gaza Strip for unstated purposes. Lastly, Israel has appointed Brigadier General Elad Goren to oversee humanitarian aid efforts in Gaza, marking the first time a high-ranking officer has been assigned to manage aid coordination for the 2 million Palestinians living under Israeli control in Gaza. This appointment comes nearly 11 months after the start of the war.